I'm off on a hammock camp tonight, and considering it's mid-July, it's actually a tad chilly. So I thought that this would be the perfect time to talk to you about the 5 ways that you can keep warm while you're in your hammock. Cue the B-roll. Ah, there you are. Well, as you can see, while you've been watching the B-roll, I have been busy setting up my One Tigris compound hammock, which is the first time I get to use it, and well, for the night time anyway. And so this is a perfect opportunity to tell you the 5 ways that you can stay warm in your hammock. And the first one, as you can see, is actually having an underquilt. So I'm going to show you a bit closer. There we go. This is the 4-season underquilt from One Tigris. An underquilt basically creates an insulation layer underneath. So like a sleeping bag, as you know, it compresses underneath you when you're lying down on it, which means it loses its insulation levels. It's the same, like what you really don't want in a hammock is the air to flow right underneath you, because it's basically like having water streaming against a shower curtain. Nice vision. So basically this underquilt acts as that nice little kind of warm air gap underneath you, and it should keep you warm. Number 2, make sure that you have eaten before you go to bed. Something high in fat is ideal, or something that is high in protein so that your body actually has to work to process it. That actually helps you warm up your body. Number 3 is to make sure that you are perfectly warm before you get into your hammock, because if you're cold before you even start, then basically your sleeping bag is going to insulate the cold, so it's going to take you a long time to warm up. Number 4 is to make sure that you have dry feet. Dry socks, nice fresh pair, will help you to stay warmer throughout the night. There's nothing worse than cold wet socks, and I tell you what, that cold water actually helps transmit the cold faster, so you will feel the cold more. Number 5 is all about your sleeping bag. You really need to be able to choose the right sleeping bag for the right conditions. We could go on and on about whether down is right, or whether synthetics are the right decision for you. It all comes down to the weight that you want to carry, the size, and also your budget. But in terms of warmth, this is a little handy tip, because this took me a long time to understand. Us women have a difference in sleep of 2 to 3 degrees. We sleep colder than men, and actually it can fluctuate during the month because of our lovely hormones. So sometimes it will feel colder than others. And a lot of sleeping bags, watch out for this, because a lot of sleeping bags actually have the comfort temperature ratings are based on men, not women. So always make sure that you choose the right sleeping bag for you, whether you're a man or a woman, and give yourself an extra couple of degrees. It's far better to unzip your sleeping bag because you're too warm than be freezing cold. And a Brucey bonus, number 6. Make sure you go for a wee before you go to bed, because 1, you're going to be spending half of the night squirming around if you really need to go but you don't want to get out if you finally found some warmth. But actually, there is some evidence to say if you have a full bladder, it is actually going to make you feel colder anyway. I hope you enjoyed these little tips. Let me know if you have any extra ones in the comments below. And if you liked this video, why not subscribe or give me a thumbs up.